Hey, what's going on, guys? Flick here, and welcome back to another episode of the Southampton Career Mode. First and foremost, I do want to thank you all for the support that you left on the previous episode. Really happy to be back and making videos again for you guys, and hopefully pushing on strong for the remainder of this series. But let's hop over to the calendar as we start discussing something related to this series and also future career modes that we do decide on. And at the start of this save, I wanted to start incorporating Youth Academy players into the side, but the way that the Youth Academy system works in FIFA 17, it's very difficult to get them into your first team in just 2 seasons time. So the next save that we decide to do, I wanted to start with a lower rated team, maybe not a Premier League team. I was thinking somewhere like Germany, Italy, or even France, so a Bundesliga, Serie A, or Ligue 1 side, and then we'll hopefully be able to actually get those Youth Academy players into the first team at some point during the career mode. I want to also be a longer term career mode, so likely a road to glory. Still not set on the team, but let's start talking about the Southampton save and what we have in store today. We'll start by simulating against Swansea City. They're lower mid-table, so I think this is a very feasible match to win, and we're in good form. And then we get into a few crucial quarterfinal fixtures in the EuroLeague. We've been drawn against PSV, which is difficult, but it could be much worse. I think there's more difficult teams that we could have come up against. We'll also be playing a home match against Everton, looking to increase our points tally at the top of the table, and then closing out, of course, with that quarterfinal fixture, second leg against PSV. It will be a second team to feature in this one, but I have included Nathan Dyer in the starting 11. I'm hoping he can bag a goal against his former side, and as I say that, he scores in the 5th minute. We'll skip this one, and we do win the match 2-1. Buffal scored the second goal for us in the 55th minute. They pulled one back in the 68th, but we had enough to secure the 3 points today. A scouting report has been attached from Mexico. We know the kind of players we are looking to sign, and scrolling through, no one that I am willing to add to our Youth Academy so far, but we do have Lucero here, 73 to 94 potential, and looking at his value, it does match up. He's on the higher end of his overall, and I'm willing to add him to the Youth Academy. We'll probably also offer him a senior contract here in the coming days because the season is coming to a close, so we'll add him. And that will be it for Mexico. It's time for our biggest EuroLeague test yet. It's one thing to be matching up against teams from England like Stoke City, but it's another thing to come up a team from the Netherlands like PSV. We do have some players in our side that have Eredivisie experience. Jordi Claessy featuring on the substitutes, used to play for Feyenoord, so I think it'd be smart to play him at some point in this match. He might be familiar with some of PSV's players, and that could give us that slight advantage. But this is the starting 11. We're fully rested and we're ready to go. This home leg will be crucial. I prefer not to have a deficit or even be level on the aggregate score line. I'd like to have a comfortable advantage going to the Netherlands. Already it's James Ward-Prowse waiting for the run in the middle, and this is Morgan Schneiderlin looking to sweat it across, and Kevin Volland. That is not the most acrobatic finish, but he did a little spin around, and he does give us the advantage. 1-0, only 3 minutes into the game, and that is how you strike first. Looking at the build-up play, it was a good spot out by James Ward-Prowse, and you can see Volland does prefer his left foot. He finished with his left foot, and he made it look fancy. Now it's PSV trying to strike right back. That is not a good clearance by Ruben Semedo. Luckily, that's James Ward-Prowse who put a body in front of the ball, and we're able to get that one clear, but it comes right back. Boys, we need to be more careful defensively, and they're all over us now. Just get it cleared, Pickford. There's Bergwijn cutting it inside, now playing it in the middle. It's Locadia, has support. Will he play a through ball, or will he look to do it himself? Now he plays the through ball to Bergwijn, passing it in the middle. And again, our defense is tracking back far enough that we're able to deal with it, but I am a little bit concerned about Bergwijn. He has looked good from the left side, and they keep on feeding him the ball. It's Guardano now, pushing up from a center defensive mid. We're trying to take it away, but he does find opponents on the right. The shot is saved by Pickford. PSV looking dangerous now. We might be able to tack on a second goal towards the end of this first half if Walcott can finish it. It's off the post and rebounds right back to Buffal. He'll look for the pass in the middle. It's Kovalenko once more. This is an open chance, and Morgan Schneiderlin, I thought that was in the back of the net, but he put it miles wide. Could they show the replay here? Some great passing to give him the open look, and the shot just going inches. Semedo winning the header and winning it again. Can we win back to possession? It's Kovalenko. Has Buffal on the left, and I think I'm just going to let him do a solo run now. spinning inside, trying to cut between the two defenders. Not going to happen there. Pressure is still on, though. If we can recollect here in PSV's half, then we can get one more attack going. Ward-Prowse plays in the middle. It's Kovalenko playing through Kevin Volland. And he needs another pass in the middle. This needs to be a finish. Kovalenko adding the second goal with a few seconds to spare as we get into the locker room. We're feeling good, guys. We're dominant at home throughout this season. We're showing it again here in this match. And I think PSV need to be sweating, and they need to figure something out defensively. Some pretty dominant statistics there for us. We weren't the best in terms of shots on target, but in terms of shots on targets to goal, we were pretty good there, and we hung on to 57% of the possession. Really proud of the boys in the first 45, and we'll look to do it again in the next 45. As promised, I will be bringing Jordi Klaasie on. He'll be coming on for James Ward-Prowse. Later on in the match, we'll swap out our wingers. Here's Bergwijn with a quick throw. Finding Ritzmaier. Loving the name, but not loving that pass. And we're able to win back possession. This is Kevin Volland trying to cut it inside, looking for options, but instead he'll shoot. And if only he could have tucked that away to the back left-hand corner, we could have been up by 3. A pretty good chance for Volland, and he doesn't miss often from there. Oh, this could be a third. That's a through ball, and Kovalenko needs to be putting that away. Zoet got a piece of it, but Kovalenko had enough on it to put away that chance, and all of a sudden, boys, we're 3-0 up, and I don't know what PSV have been doing, but they are going to have a mountain to climb in their home leg, and I am just so happy with our performance today. Now that we do have that cushion, I'll be taking off a few of our starters so we can let them rest. Boufal coming off and Jay Rodriguez coming on at left wing, and Nathan Dyer coming in for Walcott at right wing. And Guardado might be able to get one back for PSV, but they're not even trying to shoot. They're just passing too much. The chance, though, going just wide. I thought that was in by Ritzmaier. Here's Dyer. Volland's asking for the through ball, but instead it's Kovalenko. He's one short of his hat trick, and he still might be able to get it. Shielding off the defender, playing it out wide, and now we've got Rodriguez. J-Rod plays it back to Kovalenko. We'll work it back in the middle. It's Schneiderlin to Dyer to Volland, and Kovalenko looking to finish it to the far post. That was his chance, and he made a mess of it. Oh, that could be a goal for PSV. They'll shoot from there, and they'll get one back in the dying minutes of the match. And that's a big goal for them. One, because it's an away goal, but also because it turns the aggregate lead to just 2, and I'm not quite feeling as confident. A really solid outing there from us with a lot of great individual performances. We'll see who gets man of the match. I thought it would have gone to Victor Kovalenko, but it went to Kevin Volland with a 9.6. Couple other standouts, Morgan Schneiderlin with an 8.6, and then some decent players off the bench. Some injury news. We can start transitioning Dusan Tadic back into the first team. We'll probably let him rest for this episode, but hopefully next episode we can start getting some game action. But we do have a monthly scouting update. This one is from Brazil, so we'll go through this, and right away we have Carlos Lins, 76 to 94 potential. However, he is only 60 grand on the value, so we're going to skip him. That player got signed up to another squad, so we'll have to bypass him. A lot of these Brazilian talents actually have been signed up by other teams, which I don't see too often in these scouting reports, but I guess in Brazil, because it is a popular nation, they're a little bit more common. But Bruno Ferreira, and he does have 110. That's good enough for me to sign up. He is 75 to 94 potential, which is always solid. And another one, 73 to 94 potential. His value is even higher, so another player added to the Youth Academy. Here's a look at the league table ahead of the Everton fixture. We're now 6 points clear of Manchester City, 7 points clear of Manchester United with a game in hand. Everton all the way down in 14th place, but I do have something in store for this match. I'll show you guys here in a second. Earlier in the episode, I mentioned I want to start playing our Youth Academy players more, and this is our opportunity to do so. With the EuroLeague fixture against PSV in just a few days, I want to rest our first team and bring out our Youth Academy side. I have no idea how this squad will play, and our substitutes are also filled with our Youth Academy talents along with Thierry Ambrose, but I'm pumped about this game. I'm just looking to have some fun, and maybe we can pick up the result. By no means is Everton looking to take it easy on us. They're trying to improve their Premier League position, so we need to be bringing out our A game. Here's Harry Reid looking for Sam Gallagher. He's can split the two defenders, And this could be a sweat across. We'll try to do so. And Gallagher gonna follow it up twice. Somehow he hits the post, but the ball ends up in the back of the net. Who is it following it up? I think that's Jake Hesketh. Of all players to head at home, we'll take a closer look with the camera. And yes, indeed, it's Jake Hesketh. No idea how Gallagher missed twice there, but hey, it's 1-0. We'll take it. There's Ross Barkley, another youngster, this one playing for Everton. The shot from distance, though, maybe that's the inexperience coming into play. But now it's Matt Target playing it over the top, and that is not a great ball. Deulofeu able to intercept. Now Pabon looking for options around him. It's Deulofeu once again. He started the attack, and he's looking to finish it. That's a tackle, but Holgate still able to find Ross Barkley. Now it's Mo Bezic. Couple of blocks along the way, and we clear it. I would like to push forward and get one more goal if the time does permit, but I think the last attack will go to Everton. Kevin Morales trying to thread the needle and play through to Pabon. He'll find another pass. It's Leighton Baines pushing up. He shoots, and Pickford, I think that's the first save he's had to make all day. And now a corner kick from Everton to close out the first 45 minutes. We'll look to get this cleared. Harrison Reed will need to do so, and Jordan Ibe just going to boot that away. Ref, please call the whistle, and finally we win the header, and we'll go into the break. Here are the stats. Everton actually registered more shots than I thought they did. 3 shots, 3 on target, 51% of the possession. But look at all those tackles, and a lot of them inside their own area. So I feel like another goal is coming for us. We just need to keep pushing on and convert a few of our chances. Here at the break, I do want to make a few changes. Stepanak, of course, coming in. He was one of our first Youth Academy players that we signed up to the senior squad, and I really do enjoy him. So I'll bring him on for Højbjerg. And then the other change I do want to make is at center attacking mid. We have this Turkish guy, and he does have 5-star skills. So Kortuk coming into the side for Jake Hesketh, who scored his goal, and he put in a great shift. Our final change, I know it's a little bit early to be making it, but Sam Gallagher hasn't really done too much. He's provided a physical presence, but Thierry Ambrose is a little bit more tested, and I think he gives us a better chance at scoring a goal. And there's a tackle by Matt Target. We need to get rid. Ambrose with a bit of space. And this is why I brought him on. If he could shoot this one crossbody, that could be a second goal. And he does just that for us. Only minutes after being substituted on, he makes his impact. And he's shown that so many times. We know what he can do. And that's a crucial goal for us. Ooh, that could be a goal back for Everton. What happened there? I think that was Ivan Stepanak, who might be credited with the own goal. It was Ross Barkley who created the pressure. I'm really not sure what happened. We'll have to take a look at the replay to get a better idea. You never really can tell with those triple tap crosses what's going to happen at the end. If the keeper doesn't get to it, you have a very high chance of conceding. But if the celebration can get through, we'll take a closer look. It was Deulofeu to play it through. And then just taking a closer look at it, yeah, that might be a goal for Ross Barkley. We just couldn't get it cleared. And that's unfortunate for Stepanak. It's Stepanak. It's a Kortuk. He's got the 5-star skills, and he gets by one player. We'll look to showcase him now. Let's see what he can do. If he can get by a few more Everton defenders, he's tenacious enough to set up Lloyd Isgrove, and he shoots, and it's going just wide for a corner kick. I'm liking Kortuk so far. He is just a fun player to use. We'll send in the corner kick. See if Ambrose can win the header. Laporte gets it cleared. It goes to Reed. We'll switch the play. Aguirre with the nutmeg. He shoots from range, and that went just wide. This could seal the deal if Ambrose can play it back in the center. And it's Jordan Ibe, needs to finish on his right foot. And that is a beautiful finesse shot. Could have dribbled it in a little bit closer, but Ibe knows how to finish in front of goal. We've shown that through the Liverpool Kuruma back in FIFA 16. And of course, he's going to do it again for us here with Southampton. Going into the season, our youth side generated a lot of hype, and I feel like we lived up to it in this match. Big win against Everton, and that might even improve our lead at the top of the Premier League table. Man of the match went to Thierry Ambrose with a 9.1, but a ton of players with over an 8.0. Jordan Ibe 8.3, Kortuk with 8.4, Matt Target 8.3, Mamuepa 8.0, Jose Font 8.5, and lastly, we do have Jake Hesketh, who got our first goal with an 8.0. Our final monthly scouting update of the episode is in from Belgium, and right off the bat, we have a 75 to 94 potential player with 190 on his value. We'll add him to the Youth Academy. We'll see if we can add a second player into the Youth Academy from Belgium. And again, a lot of players being added from other teams. Wouter's 72-94 potential will get him into the side, and that will wrap things up from Belgium. To be honest, I'm not worried at all about this EuroLeague fixture. We have a strong aggregate lead, and we've been playing well in this episode. We'll take a quick look at our starting 11. Everyone's well rested because we played our youth side in the Everton fixture, so we're ready to go. Traveling away from home, you never know what might happen. PSV could pull off the impossible, so as we usually do in these sort of fixtures, we'll start off by playing defensively, get a feel for how they play, and then push forward as the chances do arise. It looks like PSV's actually the ones playing defensively in this one. Vaughan looking to shoot on his left foot. Oh my days. That could be goal of the month contender, boys. And all of a sudden we score early once again in this one. This time 2 minutes into the fixture. And man, oh man, Kevin Vaughan and his left foot. You can see the space that they're giving us. And if they're going to let Kevin Vaughan shoot, he's going to score. PSV, get it right back. Jetro Willems, the high potential left back, finding Bergwijn, who was probably their best player in leg one. They keep on feeding him the ball as well. It's Willems to Bergwijn. Has some space. Could shoot from here. Good move to set himself up. And Jordan Pickford, you need to do a little bit better there. I'm still feeling okay because we have a big enough aggregate lead. But I don't like conceding those sort of goals. Let's get it right back. Here's Walcott. Making some players miss. Playing it in the middle. That is how we set someone up. And James Ward-Prowse blasting it over the crossbar. Maybe he got a little bit too anxious there because he needs to get that on frame. Oh, that's a great find. We're going to sweat that across. And Zoet, what a save. Otherwise, it would have been a tap-in. I'm feeling a little bit sweaty today, and maybe I should have just gone the easy method. But Viktor Kovalenko finds his way through, and it's just too easy with him. His finesse shots inside the box, 90% of the time, they're on frame, and most of that time, it is in the back of the net. That'll give us the second away goal, and I think that'll pretty much put us through to the semifinals of the EuroLeague. Our attacking display in this episode has been on another level. You can see we're just getting enough shots, 5 shots, 2 on target, 58% of the possession. We're pretty much insured to go through to the next round, so I might make some early substitutions. One of those substitutions being Jordi Clasie. We'll bring him on for Morgan Schneiderlin, who typically plays the full 90 minutes, but in this case, I think we can take him off. Ooh, that's some nice passing by PSV. Pickford just sticks out his arm and makes another save. Let's play this one out wide and see if we can reward Pickford for his fantastic save. Instead, Vaughan just gets taken down. Alright, these PSV defenders just keep on hacking us down, and it's starting to get annoying, and it's starting to tick me off because they know they're not going to be advancing. So now they're kind of starting to play dirty. And we're going to look to make them pay by scoring another one because I don't want to risk any injuries. We know how much has happened to us so far this season. We'll see if Jordi Clasie can provide that goal. It's Sofiane Boufal. If I can get a long-range finesse shot with him, that wouldn't be bad. We'll try it! And it goes wide. I'm not trying to risk injuries for any of our star players, so Vaughan will be immediately taken off, and we'll bring on Thierry Ambrose for the remainder of this game. Viktor Kovalenko, again, a player that scored a lot of goals for us, so we'll bring on Jay Rodriguez for him. Oh, there's Jordi Clasie with the takeaway. The former Feyenoord man trying to do something here. Nice move with the body feint, crossing it in. That's decent. And it nearly provided an assist. We're going to keep the pressure up, though. I want to get one more just to make PSV pay for hacking us down earlier in the match. Hector Moreno playing it out of the back, but I think they're just looking to see this one out. Well, that's that, guys. The second half was a bit underwhelming, but the result is nothing short of exhilarating. We're through to the semifinal of the EuroLeague. I think this is our year to win that competition. Man of the match, going to Morgan Schneiderlin with a 9.1, absolutely bossing the midfield. But guys, that'll wrap things up for today's episode of the Southampton Career Mode. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. And also, if you're interested in following me on my socials, I have links to those provided in the description down below. But until next time, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.